classmate and teacher. Our project is about the culture of Tulancingo.
Ranch for more. Many years ago, in Tulancingo Hidalgo lived Don Pánfilo García, a lander with a great power and immense wealth. People tell that he had a pact with a devil. He was owner of 90 properties. After several more attempts, he organized that it was not possible because they want to buy one more. Something happened to him, such as gluten, fall, it, that drove him to buy a ranch within the municipality of Singilucan, Hidalgo. This new property had tunnels, passages, and caves, which only he knew and always took their food them, to the extent that spent weeks without any knowing it. The person who came in the fetch him never again see it. Her daughter could not find it because she had a secret. They say that Don Pánfilo García was mean and cruel to the workers and had no right to miss their work, not even sick, because a fool were ration that they threw to the hungry pigs and devoured them and had to the laborers. Not listening explanation, and when they asked, he stopped to give them an extra helping of food, looking in the chamber and pushing up to 20 or more days up to never sick for something. He confessed his daughter, who was indeedly in love with a power of his intention of marrying him. If a fit of anger, Don Pánfilo so angry that if he in love with a monk, the parent ordered him to bring to throw smoke. And all through his daughter began him to give a holy sepulchre. His father ignored her and gave the body in love with his daughter in part before showing the deportment. His daughter to see such cruelly that his father, they are so depressed and drove her to suicide. Pánfilo could not wish a great sorrow, because her daughter was a much loved in the world. She was deeply sick, commended, and bring doctors from many places. They know it possible to end, preferring to flee, for it not cruel. The attendants were no famous sick, each passing day more and more sick, and it was said until died leaving an enormous fortune which no person would take a penny, because they all died so after to her directly on the bells of a long time. The people finally called Monster to give him a holy sepulchre, and the time of the church fell in a tremendous storm, which had to wait for hours to follow the cruise ship. When they arrived at the cemetery, the box began to grate, and great forces those announcing the funeral, after they were very scared, and did not reply until ending apparently. And now there have been tremendous surprise, as when Boris was immediately removed the coffee to the surface. After several attempts to bury it, no success yet agreed among the people that vapors who were more fit to take him to the distant mountains, who carried out the gold, jewels, and money, and so many donkeys allotted to Don Pánfilo García took his on the cart. After leaving in those letters, the laborers will return in donkeys at the was until to bury him with all his wealth. They say, on the way, the trails were opened and the donkeys began to fall into the boil. In the box you could hear moans and squeals very strong that you could hear in the distance. To reach the place they had agreed to bury the peons will never leave and return to people going to look for the tracks and decide to stay with the master as ermitines after her decide were involved in Stonehenge. Looking horror of what a succeed life and over the area is up to Tulancingo, aside in the hill the Yolo.
Well, we are in the Metropolitan Cathedral. Construction began in 1528 and ended in 1780, under the supervision of famous architect Damián Ortiz de Castro. Before all that is around the cathedral, from the street Doria Hidalgo, and above the edge of the font that is in the forest garden, covering all that is the church. This street was not where was no avenue. On the left side was the seminary and the church, on the right side of the deer order. One was later destroyed and now is the street named Manuel Fernando Soto. At the time, the chapel of San Juan Bautista was taken from the church by the governor, and the church had to strive to recover. The cross celebration is a copy. The original is in the municipal cemetery. It's donated by Energy Luis Roche Carrascosa. We turn to the cloister, where the upstairs rooms were the rooms of the nuns and the Franciscans. Today are office occupied by the The room is used as a baptistery profundis. We seek a sing and 17th century sculpture of San Juan Bautista 16th century. The whole kitchen is now used as mating room. The hearths are seen in background where the ovens were the nuns cooking for the monks, what is now known as a typical bread party. The door is a safe leads to an office that was taken as a clinic. In the place kept a medication. The sacristy, which means place where sacred things are kept. The painting that is in place. There is purgatory where souls who did good deeds in life, but for some reason could not get to heaven, and remain until his soul is purified. We now turn to the main course, that is the bell. Say that this place is scary. How much the legend that there were a monk and unknown who was found committing adultery, and has the church forbid it. Murdered now roam the corridors of this place. Many people have jumped on the door side that heard noise, clothes, or even have seen shadows, but today discover if it's true.